Good evening, boys and girls. We are live with the Sunday line battle. As you can see, plenty of troops around, with the odd disconnection here and there. As you can see, it is the United Kingdom, the Brits, versus the Austrians. Yes, they're up against those fearsome ostriches themselves. 77Y mostly are the Austrians with Broulan cavalry. And let's see, for United Kingdom we have 9E, SGB, 65th, the 34th, and lots of others. So I think the numbers are a little bit off today, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So this is the English forces, the Brits doing their thing. I've got to stop calling them English. They're not the English, they're the British. So the Brits are on their way out, as you can see. Nice line here of troops. There's, of course, Colonel Madwizard from the 65th. And we are waiting to see what they are going to do. Let's go up high and find out what kind of strategy they're doing. So, you got 2 regiment lines, 3 regiment lines moving out over to the left-hand side of the British spawn. Correction, 4 lines. Now, if we look at the Austrians, got a few disconnections, always happens, 82 versus 92. So here is the Austrian line. Now, you can see them all staying there waiting. Now, obviously, you see this happen quite a lot. They send the skirmishers out to pick off the line what they can do, basically to try and thin down the numbers as best as possible. And they usually tend to send out maybe 1 line, possibly, we'll have to see. So there is Lieutenant Gaz, obviously moving out. He sees a line of Brits on the far hill. Now, it looks to be the Baker Riflemen. So there's the Riflemen. And you can see here from the 65th. So the line's got to be careful. They're gonna back up because they don't have the distance and the range to pour fire onto them. So what they're going to do is, while these skirmishers here hold them up and keep their attention fixed, you're going to have this little line do what is essentially a standard 77Y tactic of essentially going round the back and trying to take them out. So you see they'll probably make their way round this hill, move up behind the skirmishers, possibly try and take out this line. However, you've now got the line infantry from the Brits moving up to support, and you've also got another line of the Austrians moving up as well. So let's see, who is this line? There's Gelger moving up with his line. There is the commanding officer, looking resplendent in his uniform, waiting to catch a cannonball in the face. There we go, there's the line battle there. You can see them, a charge has been given. They're now charging into the Brits. Oh, a couple of people shot as they go in, and a little bit of stabby goodness is going on between the lines. You've also got these skirmishers who could be in trouble. You've got this nice little line. I think there might be, standard line. They're a little bit spread out, so they could be skirmishers light infantry. And we're looking over here to see this mini stabathon that is occurring over here. The Stabfest 2013. So you can see English Hitman shooting somebody in the head there. And there's Lieutenant Gaz trying to defend himself against multiple Brits. He's not having... Oh, nice. Turns... oh, he's being stabbed multiple directions. Gaz manages to hold them up. And his teammate Johnny Maverick and Cadet Zeta Prime are trying to hold off what's left of the English as more Austrians come pouring over the hill to support them. So this is looking very good. And you can see Gunner Murray taking some people out there from the 34th and the 65th. So there we go, the Austrians, the poor man left standing, poor Cadet Noonan from the 9E. And you've now got over here, yeah, it looks like the skirmishers tried to move up and attack Malekith, the commanding officer, and it looks like they've now got the Broulan with their pole arms looking wonderful as usual. And you've also got the heavy infantry, the heavy horse, the Dragoons, there we go, HKP KPO Darmathy. So let's see. There's Guggenheim, obviously trying to do some damage. Oh, he gets hit with a nice lance. Oh, random horse out of nowhere. So we're watching Guggenheim as he is oh god, he's being absolutely attacked from all directions. Now, you can see here there's Kaiser. At the same time, this looks to be possibly a regiment of light infantry. Oh no, there's Squish Pinecone, yeah, mostly lights there. Ah, there's a Colonel Aztir in this light infantry today. So he's obviously in there doing his thing. Oh, look at that beautiful polearm work there by Sergeant Kaiser. Takes down the horse very quickly indeed, including the poor dragoon who was sat... Oh, God, he's got a horse's leg up his bum. That's going to sting. And, let's see. So here you have what's left of the dragoons. They're going to have to dismount because they're now lower than a standard, I think, 3 or 6. So they're going to join in with this line. Now, the trouble is you can see... There's Brody Quest moving in. He's going to try and help take out this line infantry. Oh, poor old Cadet the Quick One catches a bullet, as does Potato. And Kaiser manages to get stabbed down. And there we go. There's Aladion. Oh, nice stab from Brody Quest there. So the charge of defiance is given. Oh no, Malekith. Malekith has just been dehorsed. He gets back off his horse. One of the dragoons took his horse out. So his poor horse, unfortunately, is derping out on the floor there. So Malekith, unfortunately, is in a little bit of a tricky situation. Let's see what he decides to do. Is he going to try and defend himself against a dragoon? No, his troops are nearby, so they can support him. There we go. Horse gets taken out. And I think it's fair to say that the dragoons have been removed as a potential threat. So there is the 77Y now moving up and joining, no doubt, that light infantry. Now the Brulan obviously in place to support their commanding officer. So as you can see, those beautiful pole arms glinting in the sun. Don't get the wrong idea by that. I'm talking about the javelins, you know. Yeah, I know what you lot are like. So, there is Dirty Morph. Ho! Sticky Rubber taking out members of the SGB. Beautiful shot, sir. Beautiful shot indeed. As they appeared to be, yeah, the Highlanders. Looks like they were standing around for too long. Their commanding officer, unfortunately, became a cropper. And we are looking at, oh my goodness, this is a defensive preparation to be proud of. Slayer Boy from the 77Y, unfortunately now has had his defensive area taken by the Highlanders. It's not going to do them much good because it won't stop a huge amount of fire coming in their direction. A couple of riflemen coming around the back. There's March Slayer going after the Highlanders. So let's just see what's going on. So there we go. Lots of Highlanders and a team kill there. Avior gets slain by March Slayer. And the last of the Highlanders. So Gunner Parts is having a fight with him. Who is that? That's Grenadier Flax. He's going in. He's trying to do his duty. And, of course, obviously there is a few team kills. So Mao's now got himself a rifle. So he can do a little bit of damage. And a quick execution. So there we go. That was the price you pay for disobedience in the 77Y, promptly executed by your commanding officer. Ah, look, they dropped colours of the English. So let's see what's going on as we shall now try and focus in on the Brits. So there's the Brulan. Let's find out what the Brits are doing. 6 Brits are remaining. And they're under attack by the Brulan. There we go. One of the Brulan gets taken down. Stabbed very quickly indeed. Devin, very, very nice kill there. So these guys are trying to defend themselves from the relentless attacks of the Brulan cavalry. Oh, out there with the javelins doing long distance damage. This is good stuff. Out comes a saber, going in for a quick saber slice. And we are just waiting to see what happens. Oh, it looks like Keflo there caught a saber slice and another one. Oh, there we go. One of the Brulan's just been dehorsed. He's managed to block it. Who is this guy? Look out behind you. Philly. Oh, no. Philly. Oh, dear. Poor Philly. He came a cropper. And we've got Cadet Jordan taking down Lance Corporal Adrian as the last men standing. There's 3 left. We are looking at the 3 now as they are having a running battle Unfortunately, I think by the time the Austrians get here, pretty much all the English will be dead. So you've got a guy in there, obviously. He's got his sabre. There's Lance Corporal Petrapot. And, yeah, any minute now, it's about to become a big world of pain. So there's Sergeant Look. And, obviously, we've seen Petrapot. Who's this fellow over here? Sergeant Joran. There we go. The bullets come in. Last man standing. And he's down. So there we go. That is the end of the first round, and we're on to the second. Well, I hear unauthorised bagpipery, so we must be at the English spawn. Let's find out who the bagpiper of choice is. Let's see. So here, of course, aha! Bagpipery is occurring, courtesy of musician Matthias. Good man, complete with excellent moustache and no head hair. So, obviously, from the Highlanders there. Good stuff indeed. Proud carrying the flag there. Let's see who that is. Sergeant Hyde, Colour Sergeant Hyde no less. So look at his beautiful sash. Carrying the colours proudly and being led out by Major Lawrence. So, okay, so there's Spartain from the 65th moving out with his line. And there's 2nd Lieutenant Geo moving out with the skirmishers, these Baker riflemen, as you can see. A few people being left behind. And Adjutant Commandant Napoleon from the 9E must be related to the other guy, but seems to be on a different side. Maybe he's a brother or a cousin who's decided to defect to the English. The Brits, I should say. So, there we go. That's all the Brits moving out, complete with Lieutenant Voodoo from the 9E as the tail end Charlie. So, let's see what's going on, because there we go, the fire coming in. So there's the cannons, and yep, we're looking at an extremely large line of Brits running into an extremely large line of skirmishers. A few of them got taken out, and as you can see, a few of the officers from the Highlanders did not survive. Oh, I think someone just shot his bagpipe. So you've got these guys over on the left here, or the right I should say. They are putting down pretty substantial fire. You've got members of the Highlander Regiment here. Let's see what's going on over here. So we're moving over here on the left hand side. So there's obviously the 9E moving away, circling around. You've got the Highlanders moving out. So you can see these Highlanders getting themselves set up. They took a little bit of fire and damage from these skirmishers, as you can see, around this area. They lost a few of their number, including their commanding officer. Now, what you've also got is the light infantry moving up from the 77Y. Oh, Major Malekith capturing a cannonball with his face again. Holy crap. So, hello, Mal. The late lamented Major Malekith catching a cannonball with his face. He is on par with Jelja's ability to catch cannonballs. Sticky Rubber returns the favour with multiple kills into the SGB. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens, as it now looks like they're going for... Yeah. Oh! Corporal Royal takes a bullet very quickly. They've moved in for the charge. It looks like now the English line are trying to form some kind of defence against the Austrians as they're now moving in. It looks like the Austrian line has decided to back up and join this other line over here. Looks to be commanded by Jelja. So there we go. Jelja's moving in, and it will probably be pushing that line up onto this hill to do some kind of encircling manoeuvre. That's, I'm guessing, what will happen. So any minute now you should see them start. There we go. So they're moving, they're trying to head them off at the pass, get round to the map edge as all the fire is going on in the middle of the map, as you can see. So one line going that way, one line going that way, a British line in the middle. You know what that's going to be? That's going to be a standard 77Y crossfire. So you can see here riflemen from the Austrian army here, along with light infantry. They are having a battle with the skirmishers from the British forces, who have decided sensibly to make a run for it. So you can see them over here. We're following... why does it keep swapping back? That's really annoying. Okay. So, you can see these guys now being chased after by a number of the Austrians. Whoa, what the hell? Something weird is going on with my observer mode. It just keeps swapping me to people like that. I'm not even touching anything. Wow. Okay, well, we might have to stop and restart the game. We'll see. So, as you can see here, we're watching these skirmishers chasing after it now. The trouble is it looks like the riflemen may have gone back to... No, here we go. This is, well, there's a few riflemen in there. There's Troll there. Looks like they're trying to defend their artillery, but their artillery has been wiped out. There's Troll trying to defend himself against the attacking Austrians. Oh, there we go. Ollie kills Captain Scruff. Lovely stuff indeed. And you can see them in there along with multiple attacks by the Brulan cavalry. So, there we go. That was over pretty quickly there. And good play by the Austrians, and we're on to the next round. We'll be right back. Round 3 to come. We have returned in this wonderful autumn field. Look at this. What a place to stain with the blood of soldiers. So sad. Anyway. Looks like a little bit of rifle buttage going on here. Dissension in the ranks, a little bit of mutiny going on. So you can see the guys, this will be probably the last round on this map. And then they will then change to a new map for the remaining 2 rounds. So there is Joren and Sergeant Luke. And let's see who the other artilleryman is there. Veterinarian. He's either a veterinarian or he's a veteran grenadier. That's Keflo 5. And Lance Corporal Adrian from the SGB. And Kabbalah from SGB as well, second lieutenant. Now, this line moving out with the 65th, looking wonderful as always, with Spartain following up the rear with his spyglass. The Baker Rifleman, there's Blue Slice, captain leading them. And let's see what happens with the Austrians. So, let's go up high and see how things get on from the point of view of strategy. So, you can see the artillery set up, complete with their standard engineering defensive encampment. So you've got artillery there and artillery there. So they've got a good view of the entire area. You have the Brulan cavalry sniffing around the back, waiting for an opportunity. And you now have the lines moving up and around. Now it looks like they can see some people galloping around over on the far right-hand side. That would be the Dragoons, pretty much in the centre of the screen. Hard to see, but it now looks like, yep, there we go. Mouse seen the majority of the English line moving over to the left-hand side. So, obviously, what he's going to do is move over to meet it. And Malekith, obviously, scouting out the area. He's scouting on his horse, looking for the air. There we go. He's running away. He's going to try and get the skirmishers to provide the first fire. There we go. Squish Pinecone gets taken down. Fire coming back in. Oh, look at that fire from the light infantry. Holy crap. The light infantry and the skirmishers, these guys are hell accurate. They are seriously good riflemen. And so you can see here, fire coming in. A large number of the line infantry hanging around behind the Austrians. You can see there the Highlanders. They've broken. The British Baker skirmishers also firing. You've got this line as well from the 65th. That was a pretty epic sudden outbreak of fire there. And you can see here the riflemen doing their job, doing a wonderful job here. And those guys really literally poured fire onto those Brits. So you've got Gamer, Marks Ranger, Somvoy. Look at them, they're just taking out this poor line. And unfortunately their skirmishers aren't doing enough to stop them. So the line unfortunately took the brunt of that damage. However, they are now responding with a little bit of fire coming back from the English forces. You've now got 2 Brit forces here over on the right hand side. So you can see them over here as well. And now over to another line that was moved to intercept the right hand line of the Brits, with light infantry now coming back as we'll watch Malekith going in for a sabre swipe and barging one of the Brits to the ground. So we can see, here we go, this is more stabby goodness. There's Private Chang, so this is Slynan doing his best to defend. And okay, this looks to me, yeah, in come the Dragoons. The Dragoons are charging in now, trying to take out people. So the Dragoons have decided to charge in at the same time. And I think the Brulan are sniffing around out the back there as well. So let's see, there we go. Astir's just been taken down by one of the horsemen there for the Brits. So let's see what's going on. So here's Gaz, he's watching the... Oh, Doombringer! Oh, heavens above. Doombringer with a lovely shot onto the 65th. That was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate for the 65th. And you can see here the Dragoons are still sniffing around the area, trying to deal with one of the few Brulan fellows. That's Union Jack there. And you can see a lot of fighting going up on this hill as the skirmishers from the Austrian forces meet up with what remains of the Brits. And you can see them there. So there's kind of Spartane having a fight with Abercrombie, hiding behind a tree. Whoops. Blocks one of his own horses. That's very unfortunate. So they're having a little bit of a look at that. Nice block. Oh no! He's just been attacked by one of his oh, this is nasty. Abercrombie's going to have to really play well here. He's going to be attacked by 2 people, but unfortunately it was too much for him. Nice attempt by Abercrombie there. As we're now watching the remainders of the Austrian forces, both the skirmishers and a line by the looks of it, coming under fire. Requiem is in there as well, trying to do his thing. Looks like one of the gentlemen's been taken down. Look gets taken down, or takes down Union Jack. So that is the last of the Austrian cavalry finished off. Now, strangely enough, Mal has managed to survive. How this has happened, we are not sure. But he is currently vertical. However, I'm sure out there is a cannonball with his name on. So we just have to wait and see. So you can see here, this is last of the Dragoons, RTM your mum. And over here is Lieutenant Colonel Spartane. And there's Second Lieutenant Gio doing his best to defend himself, but there's no way that he's going to defend himself against that many Austrians. It's just horrific. So, 3 Brits are remaining. And typical Brulan, they found them. What happened there, I don't know, but this is tantamount to ridiculousness. Taking one of those horses. So he is now wandering off to look for a... Aha! Dodged. He dodges the bullet with fine... Look, blocks, goes in for a slice, gets blocked again, another block, goes for the swing. Oh, there we go. Cat Oblivion kills his teammate, or gets killed by Guybrush. So Sergeant Philly doing a good job of fighting it out here. Here comes the cavalry. Malekith going in for a sabre slice. Oh, no, he's decided to ride round. Nice block by Sergeant Philly. Cuts his kneecaps. Oh, he then gets stabbed, and Malekith barges him. So this is the last man standing. 2 players, correction, 2... That has got to be the slowest drive-by I have ever seen in my entire life. That's Cadet Jordan, you are taking the mickey. So, the question is, where is the remaining Brit? There's got to be 1 Brit left standing. So the question, Aha. Aha, Tebow. RTM Tebow from HKP. Let's see if we can find him. So let's see. Seems somebody was in a magic rock, so we couldn't be seen. And there we go. This is the last guy. So we'll just have to wait and see. I wonder if he's going to go up against Malekith. Maybe Mal's going to try and lead him in towards the fight. Here we go. Oh, first attempt at a swing by Mal there. Very unfortunate. Oh! Malekith gets dehorsed. He turns to fight his attacker and gets taken down. Poor Malekith. Poor Malekith. So, the last man, Tebow, taking down Natter as well. Here is the last man. Here is Tebow. He's out with his saber and he's going in. Fist fight. Fist fight. Completely. This is what it's like to be in Glasgow on a Saturday night. Completely ridiculous. Thank you. And we'll move on to the next map. And we are back with the new map and the 4th round. So, as you can see, here is Malekith. We're watching him get set up with the troops, the army under his command. Rah, 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 and all that. Sides remain the same, obviously. The Brits versus the Ostriches. Aha! This is an official battle. We are under the gaze of the high-flying two-dimensional bird. Good evening, two-dimensional bird. Anyway. So, as you can see, Brulan, the cavalry, are moving over to sniff out what is essentially the Brits over there. The Austrians, we've got a line moving out to the left from their spawn, and you've got multiple lines moving out to follow up with the cavalry. So, let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, it looks like the two lines are advancing towards each other. So you can see, well, one line I would say is advancing towards each other. The artillery is now engaging. You can see the bouncing balls going across the desert there. So you've got one of the Brulans sniffing out to find out where they're going. You've got one line moving to the left. You've got three lines moving to the right, their right, that is, camera left. And now it's actually two lines moving to the left. Their left, so to speak. So, let's see who we've got. I think we've got standard, yep, there we go. So we're watching, I do believe these are the Highlanders. Oh, yes. There's Doombringer taking out a couple of the 65th. Shadow, dead already, within, oh dear, literally within 2 minutes. That's very unfortunate. Now, here you can see, there's Frozzy in there. Sticky Rubber taking out more members of the 65th. So those guys are not having a good time of it. Judging by the smoke, we're looking at over here. This is where most of the artillery strikes have come. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the smoke being, or the dust I should say, being hit from the cannibals landing, as you can see. Bouncing up here. And you can see the, I'm not sure what the term would be, but there's sort of bouncy, 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 almost like a skipping stone. So let's see what's going on. As we're seeing a huge battle breaking out. Yeah, there we go. So here it all is. So it looks like the Highlanders taking a lot of fire from this line. You've got another line moving round to the right to try and outflank them. At the same time as you have the Brulan come in to support the skirmishers as the Dragoons come in to attack the skirms. So you can see there, they're doing their best to try and defend themselves. As we've got a nasty cavalryman out there. That's Sergeant Philly. So, looks like last man standing, possibly for the Dragoons, Thibault. He is moving back out of the way. Mal is also over there on the left-hand side, working with his squad and team. There we go. They've just taken down Colonel Mad Wizard from the 65th. And the Brulan are still remaining there as a couple of cadets there. Useful Engine, great name, takes down a couple of the enemy with cannonball shots, as you can see. Good shots indeed. And let's see what happens, because now they have to redirect their attention over to the left side, which is where you can see this man galloping over to. So we're moving in this direction, following up towards the artillery and the Fort O'Death, as you can see. It's built by Slayer Boy, and they've taken a very defensive-minded position. As you can see, the Brits are trying to overrun this cannon area. There's Johnny Maverick trying to defend against multiple people and having a little tough time of it there. Oh, poor Johnny. He then gets taken down. There's Commandant Napoleon, and you can see essentially what's happened is the Austrian guns have been wiped out by this effective attack by the Brits. So you can see now the skirmishers are moving away. And let's just see what's going on. You see cannonballs still bouncing around. So, oh dear. A few of the 65th are still taking fire. Cannonballs flying over the top here as well. Electroterrapin catching a cannonball between the eyes. And we are looking at... There we go, Cat Oblivion. Looks like he's moving up to maybe take one of the cannons back and move it into a better position, possibly. Difficult to say. Don't know why he's on a horse, because I don't think there's a cannon up here. It's either that or he's forgotten his cannon, which would be kind of amusing. So, let's see. As we're looking at the light infantry and the skirmishers, moving up, trying to take out the Baker riflemen, as Gunner Squish Pineco manages to catch a bullet from Rassap, and you can see these guys. This is where they're looking to make a stand amongst all the scrub here. So look, you can see them taking a bit of fire, and it's, oh, there we go, Colonel Spartain catching a cannonball from Sticky Rubber, the rubberized one doing his thing. And it's these guys is what's causing the problem for the lines. It's just the sheer accuracy of these fellows. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, even Aztir's managing to kill somebody. That's how deadly these guys are today. So, you know, you can tell things are going well. Let's see. Oh dear, what's going to happen? There we go. So here comes Voodoo. Sneaks around the side. And waiting to see what happens as he goes in. Oh, cuts the jugular of poor Mr. Greatsword. That's very unfortunate. And on the receiving end of a rifle butt from Smoke Trail. But he absolutely did a great job of killing him there. And oh dear, what's going on? Bit of stabbiness going on. And like 9E Lieutenant Voodoo, sorry, he is no more. So, yeah, that's probably, yeah, that's Cat Oblivion going back, realising he's forgotten his cannon. So, let's see. 11 Brits are remaining against 42 of the Austrians. So, you've got, obviously, these guys on the train. Kaiser, who decided couldn't stand the shame of riding an artillery horse any longer, committed suicide. And this fine fellow here, YOLO Swagfag, great name, from the 9E, is keeping with the traditions of the British Army and legging it. So, I'm kidding, of course. So he, unfortunately, is going after these enemy, but he doesn't really have a line to actually go with. So that's a bit unfortunate as we go and find the remaining 8 players. Aha! There we go, one more's down. And 5 are remaining as it stands at the moment. So, here is the artillery. Where are the British? Aha! Veterinarian Grenadier. Mafia man is AFK. So very soon he'll have a beacon on his head. And a bayonet through his nose. Aha! I'm seeing cannon fire. So there's Troll there getting taken down. And who is this poor sod? Oh, it's him again. YOLO. Being circled by two horsebound vultures. This is scary stuff. He's taking the opportunity. He doesn't know which one to stab. He should just go in for the stab. Go for the commander. Go for that commander. That guy there. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what he decided to do. Decided to go for the commanding general. Oh, but I don't know if he's going to do it. He's now got 3 men dealing with him, 4 men, and an entire army. Oh, he takes down Mark Slayer and then gets sliced by Fix. So, the man who says you only live once has indeed only lived once. So, the last man over this hill. Just over the other side of this hill, I believe down... Was it down here? Or was it over here? He's around here somewhere. See, normally what happens is when somebody's AFK, they slay him. There we go. Aha! And it's over. And here we are, still in the desert for another round of this Sunday line battle. As you can see, the Brits moving out. The Highlanders, of course, looking wonderful. And no, we're currently, this is a good camera position, we're not looking up the skirts. So, if we say anything, we're not doing that. Skirts, kilts, whatever. You know what I mean. So, let's follow as we're looking at the skirmishers carrying those wonderful Baker rifles, making their way out of the spawn. And let's see. Oh, it's the Highlanders again. And there, of course, is the YOLO man himself. Seems he gets to live again. But for how long, we question ourselves. 80 versus 77. There's Frozy from the HKP. And he obviously is checking out to see what's going on. Ready for his dragoons to make the attack. And cannonballs already bouncing in between the noses of the British artillery. Holy crap. Look at that cannonball. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful way it just bounces and skims like a flat stone over water? If you haven't skimmed flat stones over water, you have not lived, in my opinion. But that's just me. Anyway. Let's see. Electro Terrapin. Oh my god. What does he look like? Yeah. One of nature's special people. And they've managed to avoid the cannonballs that are now being aimed at them. There's Adjutant Don doing his exercises. And you can see them here. Getting all set up. Now, the trouble is that is a very dangerous line to have. Ideally, you want to be in that kind of line because then only 1 or 2 people will die. Knowing the accuracy of the Austrian artillery, they could very well bounce a cannonball here and it would take out your entire line. But, you know, these things people only learn by experience. I think this guy's doing semaphore, you know, kind of signalling as to the rest of the team, what they're going to be doing. So, a little bit of semaphore. The guy should have had flags, really, but, you know, we won't hold him up to too higher level. So, there is a contingent of Brits on the right. Let's see what these fellows are up to.
Rule Britannia!
There is the 34th, under Captain Artemis.
God save the king!
And there is somebody sniffing around here. Because we're getting to the edge of the map now. So they're kind of limited to where they can go. If you look on the graphic, you can see pretty much the edge of the map. So you've got Brulan who are scouting out the area because they've got the speed and maneuverability to do so. So here essentially is the edge of the map. So they will not be able to go any further. Even though we technically can. But then we are Observer Cam and we are special. So, as you can see, we are watching to see what they're doing. Now, these guys could become a cropper because we've got a contingent of Brulan hiding behind a hill. So, there are the Lancers looking wonderful. Command has been given and they are moving out. So we'll follow them in. As the Lancers move over to the artillery positions of the Austrians, who are firing at that contingent of Brits, just like that one. Flying Man taking down, there we go, so there's Sticky Rubber, the rubberized one of course, and there's Flying Man also working on the cannons. You have Thomas, who is obviously the commander for today, and you have Count Confusion, and Guybrush, and Natter. They're all in there as guards for the artillery. Now, looking over here, we have a Cat Oblivion again, going round and round in circles on a horse. I think he's been sniffing his meths too many times. And we're looking at Andre as he's scouting out the area with the spyglass. So you can see the enemy up ahead. And you can see a bit of a battle going on. So let's see if we can lock in, find out where that battle is occurring. It looks like it's occurring over the other side of the map. There we go. We're looking at the Highlanders now. The SGB having a stand-up fight with skirmishers. Let's see how they get on. As you've got Mad Wizard also moving in, so you've got the skirmishers and the light infantry here. Skirmishers look like they're taking pot shots at the larger line moving in behind them. And there we go. Look at that. Rapid fire. Holy crap. Look at that. Good stuff indeed coming in there from the 77Y light infantry. And there's McDonkey in there as the light. And let's see what's happening as this line is going to turn. It looks like they decided to move out. Unfortunately, Forge Easy captures a cannonball with his face. And, oh dear. So it looks like the cavalry has attacked the likes of Guybrush. Yep, there we go. It looks like that's the Dragoons now trying to take out the Austrian artillery. So there's Thibaut in there as well. Fortunately for them, the Brulan were nearby and have come to their rescue. You've got Sticky Rubber in there who's trying his best to fight people off on a very slow moving horse. As the Brulan are now swirling around the area, doing their best to defend the Austrian artillery, as Sticky Rubber appears to be standing still, which is never a good thing. So it looks like a few members, yeah, you can see the swords glinting in the sun here. A few members of the Dragoons trying to take down the opposers. There we go. Oh, Thibaut takes a bayonet slice there. And they're looking for another opportunity to move in and take out more. As you've got this fellow over here, oh dear, who seems to be very out of position. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, let's see. So there's 90 Soldat, there's the other guy, and there's obviously more of these fellows moving in. Oh, it looks like he's going in to try and stab that guy. There we go. Poor Sergeant Philly gets taken. And let's see, there's Hobo. Doing a good job. Doing his stabby best. He's going after this fine fellow. Who is this? Oh, it's YOLO. This is YOLO. Watch out, Hobo behind you. Yeah, there we go. He's going to be alright. So it looks like YOLO turns and stabs. Oh, stunning shot, sir. Stunning shot indeed. So poor old hobo didn't expect that and came a cropper. So you can see what remains of... Oh dear, and YOLO manages to catch a lance in the nose and is no more. And Malekith has just been sniped. Oh dear, poor Mal. Oh dear, poor Mal. So Electro-Terrapin is now an extremely happy bunny. So he has managed to kill the enemy general. So let's see if we can find what's going on there. Find out said assassin. So we're watching as the light infantry here. Oh, okay. Well, we were watching Ollie and Mr. Blue until they caught a cannonball from Joran. So let's see what's going on as you've got this line of skirmishers trying to get away from this line of Austrians, along with artillery. There's Lance Corporal Adrian from the SGB. They're trying to get away from that bunch. Oh no, Charlie the Turtle has just been murdered. Oh dear. Aha! Defences. Major Lawrence doing his best to defend. Useful engine. And Joran, of course, looking for targets. 20 versus 19. This could be it. This could be the moment that the Brits have been waiting for to take a round off of the Austrians. They have not managed to get one yet, but this could be what they're waiting for. So guard, Artie Guard there, Joran. Oh, so takes out Doombringer. Sorry, Joran takes out Doombringer. And let's see. There's Keflo in there as well. Oh. Oh no! Electro-Terrapin has been murdered. Mal's murderer has finally received his comeuppance. So, poor old Electro-Terrapin. See, calm as a bitch. Anyway, let's see if we can find the remainder. So you've got the Ulan in there. Oh dear, oh no, uh-oh, look out. Oh, he gets stabbed once. And this is Valhalla going after him. Oh, gets attacked as well. So this is Valhalla trying to deal with the Brulan Lancers. Oh, lovely stab onto the horse there. Oh, no, don't stab his... Oh, there we go. Mosh gets taken down as fire comes bouncing over the top. By looks of it, looks to be canister shots. As there's a man with an axe over here. Oh dear. And Recruit Paul just killed Murray and Slayer Boy. So, well, let's see what happens. There's Count Confusion and there's Dirty Morth. Count Confusion goes in for the stab to help his teammate out. And Dirty Morth has been murdered and Count Confusion gets stabbed in the belly. So poor old Count Confusion is no more. And there is 7 Austrians to 15 Brits. Better watch out for that reason. Oh, there we go. A little bit of rifle butting. Who is this man? That was Sachastan. Unfortunately, is no more. Oh! Emdor. Lovely shot there. And we're moving into Watch Flying Man. Dealing with the attackers. And you can see him kind of strategically moving backwards. Useful engine takes out Fix. Holy crap. That was a belter of a shot. Poor old Fix. Poor old Fix. Dear oh dear. So you can see one of the last Lancers remaining. So we're looking at Cadet Jordan trying to take out... Oh, there we go. Nice stab into Recruit Paul from the 34th. However, these guys are the 3 last Austrians remaining. And so, there is Cadet Jordan. And we're looking over here to see... Oh no, there's only one person or 2 people left. So these guys are moving over to the artillery. Let's see. So there's Father Jack. There is Keflo. And this could take a while if it's just going to be two artillery shooting at each other. Okay. So, you can see a horse right in the centre of the screen. Wandering back and forth. So, this was the Fort a la Defense. Very nice it was too. And this is the 5 of the 10 Englishmen remaining. These are the rest, I'm guessing. Yeah, all moving in. Oh, cavalry fun round. Oh, this has got to be done. I think I've got to play United Kingdom. Cavalry. Yeah, it's got to be heavy. It's got to be... So United Kingdom has won the round. And Joran celebrates with a team kill. And we're back with a fun round shortly.